Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Kira, and a news that just got out has kind of shaken the sporting world and also everybody who is tuned in at 7 p.m. and also in the afternoon to the matches that kept them at home. But let's find out what's happened. I'm joined by Indrani Basu right here. Welcome, sir. We saw that yesterday's match got cancelled, and today the news is the season is suspended. If you could just deep dive and tell me what has exactly transpired through the course of the day.
No, it's really got out of control because 4 teams are down right now. We have KKR, the match which got cancelled yesterday. We have people from SRH, Vidyaman Saha, the people from Delhi, Amit Mishra. Then we have one from CSK, which is the bowling coach, I guess, Balaji. So what has happened is it's postponed indefinitely. That's what BCCI is going to come out with. They can't hold any matches right now. There is no possibility of having any matches for 4 to 5 weeks to start with. No one is going to take that responsibility. And when IPL begins, eventually, and they're looking at a window which is August, September, like it happened in Middle East last year.
Right.
It will continue from where it is today. It's not going to start fresh.
Right.
Earlier today, when and a lot of people have not taken these threats seriously. Like Ridhiman had fever 3 days ago. When authorities told them you have to go through the check, he said, no, we'll quarantine, everything will be all right. So people were scared. People were scared to come and get themselves tested, and which is why this crisis happened. There were suggestions within the board to suspend the event a week earlier. But BCCI was keeping a brave front. It was sort of distraction for a lot of people to keep them at home. IPL was happening. At least some positive thing was happening on our television sets. So they kept going, keeping a brave front. Saurav Ganguly went ahead and said IPL is not over till everyone is gone back home. We don't know how people are going to go back home. Aussies were stuck here. They want to get. There is no flight going to Australia from India. It's a mayhem right now, and then people are really scared. Players are scared because if this thing can happen in a bubble, so corona is in the air. It's not only
Yeah.
through transmission through human contact. It's in the air, which is quite dangerous.
Right. See, I've lived in a bio bubble myself, and I would just like to add that it is so strict. We get a test done almost every alternate day. You cannot leave your room. You get doggy bags for lunch and dinner in your hotel room. So there's no way that you can actually get in contact with somebody who's not living in the bio bubble. What could be the probable reason, apart from the whole speculation if it could be airborne? But there was certain news about the players being going to the hospital for their injuries. Could that be the probable reason? What could be the probable reason of corona breaching the bio bubble?
That could be a reason also, because if you're going out in the hospital, there cross infection happens.
Right.
And a lot of people who have like mild cases have gone to hospital, have gone worse. So this is nothing new. But players are scared. They're really scared. I can tell you, I've spoken to a few players. They don't want to go. They just want to go back home, and I don't know how they're going to go back home. It's indefinitely postponed, which is a very sad thing. There are board members who are saying it's suspended. That's a wrong interpretation. It's not
Yeah.
suspended. It's indefinitely postponed, which means IPL is going to happen like it happened last year. It was little better. This year it's really worse. But IPL is going to happen for sure. But it's not happening as of now. It's going to take rest for a while.
All right, fingers crossed. I hope all players recovered. Well, just one question: how does it impact the players on the top of the points table, the teams on the top of the points table, everybody gunning for Bangalore? I mean, the Bangalore fans have been waiting for Bangalore to lift the trophy. How does it impact everybody like that?
No, it's not going to be a happy situation. And you switch on television, you go and talk to anyone, you open and go to your social media page. It's all bad news everywhere. And IPL was the only positive thing which happening. And now Corona has gripped IPL also, which is quite a concern. Players are very unhappy. RCB players, of course, they were on top form. They kept their bio bubble intact. No one is affected. They are of course not happy. SRH, for instance, they didn't want to play this game. They were going beating around the bush. that let's postpone this game, let's not play. They were not clearly coming on, and they have everything to lose because they're not doing well. So they have every reason not to play the game. They were scared. But if you're scared, you don't have to be scared. You have to go and face it. Do your quarantine, get your test done, take your proper medication. Just for the sake of just because you're scared, you can't be infected the entire team. But certainly, Ridhima, it's in the air. It's airbound. It's not going to be easy. I hope everyone in the team within the bio bubble are safe. All the curators are safe. All the people the stakeholders who put the tournament so far are safe. They get back home in one piece, and there is no hospital case. Hopefully not happening, because hospitals are all filled with patients, and it's a terrible. I'm in Delhi NCR. You know how we are short on oxygen, and this variant is not about how fit you are. It's about anything can happen. You might need a healthy body like you and me can. If you are affected, we might need oxygen anytime. So it's
Right.
really, really serious, and players are scared.
Right. One last question, sir. While people did take on to social media to criticize, there was a certain group of people criticizing the fact that the IPL was still going on when there was COVID in the air. Now, the one of the reasons why it went on is not just because it kept people at home, but also the kind of jobs it provides. A big blow to everybody, other than the players and the teams, but every groundsman and people behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
The jobs being affected, and do they resume from the time when IPL comes back into action?
They will. But there's water shortage in the country. They blame IPL. There is something which everything, for every bad thing which happens, politicians are doing something. IPL is blamed. So IPL is a quite a it's targeted every now and then. There's no worry. But one good thing, at least it kept people at home. People for a moment forgot what is happening in the country. They saw some matches. They felt nice for a while. That's not going to happen anymore for some time, which is the bad news.
Right. All right. So what happens now? So we just sit back and wait for the COVID-19 to die down and get vaccinated, or what happens now? How does the Indian T20 League proceed from here then?
There's a window. They're thinking of
Yeah.
window which is in August, September, which I spoke about. But they also are thinking around around 4 to 5 weeks later, if things improve, they might just restart the tournament, but which is a distant dream, in my opinion. It won't clash with World T20, because last year World T20 got affected and they got the window, I think, to take place. This year they are very sure if it doesn't happen in India, it will go to Middle East, and World T20 will happen. India will host the event like they did IPL last year. It will not clash with the with World T20 for sure. They'll have a window between August and September. If it can't happen in next 5 to 6 months.
All right, so there you have it, all the information that you needed. For now, currently, the IPL 2021 has been suspended because of players having corona, and that's the news that we have so far. Even we are looking forward to more information, but that's the probable window that we're looking forward to. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on Sportskeeda. Thanks a lot. I hope this
And
information was
it's
useful. Sure.
postponed indefinitely. It's not suspended. It's
Right.
postponed. It's going to come back. We're going to fight back. This is like a death over. This is like a death over in a cricket match. We have to go out there. We have to beat the opposition, which is Corona, on the death over, and we have to win the game. All of us.
Yes, absolutely. Please double masking and get your vaccine if you can. That sure should provide you the armor to fight this battle. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks a lot, sir.